Welcome to the Mr. Maple Show.
Today, Matt and Tim are going to talk about the Tamukeyama Japanese maple.
Hi, I'm Matt Nichols at MrMaple.com. Today's topic is a classic Japanese maple lace leaf, one you've seen in the garden, one that's been around for many years, Acer palmatum Tamukeyama.
And I'm Tim at MrMaple.com. We greatly appreciate you watching our videos. Please like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. If you have any comments, put those in the comment section. We definitely check those out. And as always, sign up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com.
So Tamukeyama is great for a very heat-tolerant red dwarf lace leaf. So it's going to make that low cascading umbrella with that dark maroon color. As you can see here, it's early, actually mid-April in North Carolina, and this is that early spring color on Acer palmatum Tamukeyama. It leaves out a very dark red. So Tamukeyama is going to hold one of those dark maroon colors. It's going to hold that color exceptionally well too. It's one that does great in sun, so it's going to hold that deep red late into the summer. It's actually still going to remain a very dark, picked up bright maroon late summer, and then the fall color is a very bold scarlet red.
One of the neat things about this tree is we've actually been waiting a few weeks to actually do the video on this one because it leaves out 2 weeks later than a lot of other red lace leaves. This makes it fantastic because it leaves out 2 weeks later, avoiding later threats of frost. But this tree is extremely heat tolerant. It really has a nice arching, cascading shape to it. There's actually two different Tamukeyamas here. They were planted about 2002. So there's one Tamukeyama here and there's another Tamukeyama down here. So we're actually looking at two that are just planted close together. Typically in about a 15-year window, Tamukeyama is going to be about 4 to 5 feet tall by about 5 to 6 foot wide.
So as Tim was saying, this one's a little deceiving. We did plant two different trees here, and they're both actually really old trees, and we layered them in here to give it an even bigger tree effect. So it certainly is an option when planting. Tamukeyama has a lot of great uses in the landscape. This is a Japanese maple that's classic for that umbrella style shape, so a low weeping umbrella. It's a great candidate for a patio planter or deck planter. Anywhere you're going to use that Japanese maple in a pot and you know it's a high heat area, this one works great. This is a good tree for zones 5 through 9. It's one of the most heat tolerant lace leaves for sure. So this one works great in the ground in zone 8. So you can put this in zone 8 in full sun in the ground. It's going to look awesome. Awesome tree for kind of a focal point planting. Typically, like Tim was saying, a smaller overall habit. We always tell people a time frame for our heights, as you've heard us say in many of our videos. We got to see a 600-year-old Japanese maple in Japan, so certainly they can outlive us all, and those heights can grow over time. So we always try to give the most honest answer and say, in this much time, this is kind of what you can expect on this one. Tamukeyama works great for pairing with other Japanese maples. So this works great with a lot of the greens in the garden. I particularly like planting this one near a Shishigashira for that dark green complement to this bold maroon. One of the most classic complements to it would be that waterfall, and you can definitely check out our video on waterfall also.
Tamukeyama is an excellent tree from over 300 years ago. It was a selection by Kobayashi Momijin. From our best understanding, the name Tamuki actually translates as hands folded in prayer, and Yama translates as mountain. Some have translated this as hands folded in prayer on a mountain, which is really poetic and a really beautiful name for that. We had the privilege of going and visiting Kobayashi Momijin in Japan and seeing the 28th generation of nurserymen running around. That was the little kid of the 27th generation. And it's such an amazing chance to go and see this tree that's been around for 300 years in this nursery. That's the history behind a lot of Japanese maples we know today.
One cool thing about that visit, when we got to visit them, we got to go and visit, and Jiro Kobayashi, who's the elder statesman of the family, he came running off the porch and was just being so friendly. And our friend who was translating for us said, "Why do you like these guys so much?" And he said, "I've been on their website and they have great things to say about me." So we felt really cool getting to go to a 300-year-old Japanese maple nursery, and they knew who we are. We're just a small operation here in North Carolina, so we felt really cool, and that's the power of the internet now, I guess. So we're going to take a close-up look at the foliage here and show you what some of the spring foliage looks like on Acer palmatum Tamukeyama.
So here we have a close-up of Acer palmatum Tamukeyama on the foliage. You see this deeply dissected foliage that is just leafed out in the last week, starting to fill out and get a lot more density to it.
Yeah, as Tim was saying before, this one's late to leaf out, so this is fresh new growth on this tree. A great habit that it's late to leaf out too, especially in areas like this in western North Carolina where we're subject to late frost. It's a nice quality to have in a lace leaf. This is also one I recommend for high heat areas. So when you're in Columbia, South Carolina, you know, some of those bolder high heat areas, you're looking for a great red lace leaf, this is an excellent choice for durability. Now as a lace leaf, this has that finely dissected foliage, so each Each leaf is very finely cut there, so that's what a lace leaf Japanese maple is. This is one of the most classic of all the lace leaf Japanese maples. So thanks for watching our video on Acer palmatum Tamukeyama. This is a classic Japanese maple for so many uses, from the landscape to the container garden. This is one you're sure to love.
Tamukeyama is such a great tree because it leaves out 2 weeks later, avoiding that later threat of frost. So heat tolerant, but also can actually handle cold mountaintops because it avoids that later threat of frost. Excellent red lace leaves that's going to perform in zones 5 through 9 from a lot of people all across the country and perform really well in the landscape.
Hey, please like and subscribe and comment below. We greatly appreciate all the comments. We've been getting lots of great feedback from those for future ideas for videos. Also, lots of videos to come about different topics, so we greatly appreciate that. We've been doing a lot of cultivar highlights in our videos so far, but we're going to get to some of your mainly asked questions and things like that as well. So if you've made it this far into the video, comment your favorite red lace leaf Japanese maple. There's a few out there. Let us know your favorite one in the comments below.
And please like this video if you've watched it. Please sign up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and always sign up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. We add 10 new trees every single Tuesday at 10 a.m. So you're going to have 10 new trees that are really unique and different that you're not going to find many other places coming on our website every single Tuesday at 10 a.m. So we're always adding new things there.
And if you'd like to support our channel, definitely shop on MrMaple.com. Thanks and have a great day.
God bless.